Hey guys, Tristan here with another part of our mod list for the 883 Sportster. So our next mod that we're going to be doing is a tank lift. We're actually going to be lifting the tank up 2 inches. We're going to be doing a 2-inch tank lift. And I got my tank lift from DK Customs. They have some very nice products, and this is what the 2-inch tank lift kit comes with. This is the tank lift pieces. And what's gonna happen is this is gonna go like right here, and it's gonna lift up the tank 2 inches. So you get these two, one for each side, and then you get a longer bolt to go through, which you guys will see. Alrighty, let's do this. Okay guys, what you're gonna need here is a 1/2 inch wrench, and then I don't really know what size this is, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna loosen the gas tank so the gas can move when we take off the front. So we're just gonna be loosening it just a little bit. Not much. I don't really know what a good angle for this, you guys to see this, but we're just gonna loosen it. It'll be on there really tight because it's probably never been loosened before, because they put Loctite on the bolts when they do all this stuff. So you wanna loosen it, which I have it loosened now. So the next thing we wanna do is we're going to be undoing the front bolts right there. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is gonna have a 1/2 inch socket, and we're gonna be removing this bolt. But make sure to have your Allen wrench on the other side, stopping it from turning. Come on. Okay. Now we can start taking this off. This is a very cool mod to do to your bike, and it's also a very easy one. Let me reposition this Allen wrench. If I get up here, I can see. There we go. But yeah, like I was saying, this is a very easy mod to do, this tank lift. I mean, it takes a little time, but it's gonna make your bike look a lot cooler. So we almost got this bolt off. Almost there. So make sure you guys have Loctite, so you can Loctite all the bolts back up so they don't rattle loose, because that would not be a good thing, having your bolt go loose and your gas tank falls off somehow. So make sure to use Loctite. Okay, so we got the nut off. We're gonna pull out this here then. I have to wiggle around. I'm gonna set these over here on the table. But sometimes you'll have to wiggle the tank around to pop that bolt out. It's coming right now. Okay, so now we got the bolt out. So I'm gonna give you guys a comparison real quick of the size difference from the stock bolt, and this is the DK custom bolt. Obviously it's longer because it's got to go through these two as well, so it's got to be a little bit longer. Alright, so the next part is we're gonna be installing these. Okay, so what we're gonna want to do now is we're actually gonna want to stick this through this like this, and we're gonna be tightening on the nut on the back side of that. So that's what we're gonna do here now. Let me get this at an angle. There we go. So we're gonna bring the nut on the back side and just loosely tighten it down. You don't wanna tighten it all the way yet, because we still gotta maneuver this to line up with this hole. So just really lightly, and leave a gap so you can drip some Loctite in there as well. So that's good enough. And what I would recommend, guys, is actually putting something underneath the tank. As you can see there, I got I don't even know what it is, but I put this underneath the tank so it actually raises it up, so you don't have to play with it by holding it. So now let's get the other side in real quick. Grab this and this. We'll bring it over, and we'll get this side done. Right there. So same thing, you take this, you're gonna put it in the hole like this, and you're gonna come on the back side with the nut, and you are just tightening it down loosely though, not all the way again, remember. just like that. Maybe a little bit more. That's good enough there. So now what we're gonna wanna do is we're gonna wanna take off this and we're gonna line these up with this down here, and that's where we're gonna push the bolt through. Okay, so we got our bolt, and make sure to have your washer, and don't forget to put your washer on your bolt. So here's this, I'm just gonna set it right here for now. While I lift up the tank. See, I wasn't the smartest, and I still have like half tank full. So my tank is still kind of heavy. So it'd definitely be easier to do this if your tank's not full, guys. So take that from experience from me. So we're gonna line that up. We're gonna be pushing through the bolt, pushing it through the other side. There we go, okay. So we got that on there like that. And here, we're gonna come to the other side. Okay, can we see that? Yes, we can. So we came through right there. And now what we're gonna wanna do is grab a nut and a washer that is also, well, this washer is provided in the DK custom kit, but we're gonna grab the nut from the what we took off earlier, and we're gonna be using that same nut. And now we're just gonna be tightening it down. Put the nut back on there. And like again, guys, remember, make sure we, well, not we, I guess technically we as in I and you, make sure to put Loctite on it so it doesn't rattle loose from all the vibrations from the engine. So now we're just gonna tighten her down to get her slightly snug. Come on. Oh. Okay, now that we got this on, we're gonna tighten her down until she's slightly snug. Through like that. Now we'll tighten her down. Oh, let me reposition this Allen wrench over here. Come on. Oh, and there we go. Oh, fell out. Sorry about this, guys. I'll just edit it out of the video, maybe, or I'll keep it in. But anyways, we'll tighten this down. Oops. Okay, I'm gonna loosen it up now a little bit because I tightened it a little bit too much because I wanna be able to drip some Loctite down there and then tighten her up. So I'll go like that. Set that down real quick. I'm gonna come over here, grab my Loctite. I'll put this Loctite down in this description as well. It's a Loctite that also goes very good with heat. So I'm gonna take that off. How am I gonna do this? See here now. Over here maybe. Okay, so I'm gonna. See, it'd be nice if you had 2 people for this, guys, for sure. That'll work though, I think. Drip the Loctite down in here. It's kind of hard, actually. There we go, though, I think. So I hope that's getting down. I think it is. All right, now we're gonna just tighten her back up. Just like this. Okay. All right. You don't want to get her pretty tight too, but you don't want to get it too tight where you strip the bolt. There we go. Put a little bit Loctite on the outside. Make sure you don't drip it on your bike because you don't want that. So I'm just putting it around on outside now. Oh, that was a decent amount. Whoops. Bring it around like that. Okay. Put the cap back on and we'll tighten down the back, and then that'll be it. Okay, so we just finished Loctiting it all down. As well as, don't forget to screw in these bolts as well, guys. As you can see, that blues off is the Loctite. So it'll lock it all down. So, all that we have left to do is really just tighten this back bolt that we had before right here. So we'll get that tightened up, and then that's all. Then you're done. And just like that, not that hard to do. Looks very cool. Make sure to re-put on a little bit of Loctite down in there. Give it a second to let it drip down as well. Maybe move the washer behind it a little bit so it'll help it get down. I probably did it. And then we'll just tighten her back up. And then you're done. You just put back on your seat. And then you're all good. What is this? Oh, wrong size. Here we go. Put this on and tighten her back on down. So guys, that is how you, ooh, that sounded good. That is how you put on a 2-inch tank lift. So I hope you guys liked the video, and if you have any questions, you can leave a comment and I'll most likely respond within a couple hours on whatever your question is. So good luck, guys. And I'll also put the links in the description of where I got this. So with that said, have a great day.